We're going to take one game at a time. All our energies and focus was on Pakistan. Now with chips to Bangladesh, we'll do our analysis. We'll take one game at a time. But inshallah, I genuinely believe in this group of boys. But what we have done is open the group for everyone. Everyone who plays good cricket can basically win. And you never know where Zimbabwe end up. I thought the Irish boys did that yesterday as well to the other group. So it's quite nice to be here where the group is wide open now, and not just wide open, that Zimbabwe's got a really good chance to achieve something. I'm not going to start looking or thinking about the semi-final. I'm going to take one game at a time and look at Bangladesh and take it from there. So I'm a man of very little words when it comes to my own performances. If there is one word that could sum up everything you've asked, when it comes to, I know you've only mentioned batting, but I like to take my bowling with my batting. If there is just one word that could sum it up for me, that word is Alhamdulillah. I have no words. The journey my family and myself were on close to a year and a half ago to where we are now. It's hard. It's really hard. Like I said, one word, Alhamdulillah, is basically all I can say, sir. Listen, I'm going to have this conversation with the head coach and actually ask him which victory was better, 1983 one or the 2020 or this year one, today one. So I'll let him answer that. Once he tells me, I probably can answer that. At that time, I wasn't following Zimbabwe, as you know. For me, it was just education, get graduated. So I was a very late guy to pick up cricket. So maybe I'm just trying to make up for the lost time. I think all of us could be the go-to bowlers. I think it basically depends. I thought, so when Skipper asked me what my opinion is, should Brad bowl the 19th or the 20th? My opinion was that we try and kill the game. If Grava has been bowling exceptionally well. If we can leave 15, 16 runs in the last over, I think Brad being playing the first game, I thought the more runs we can leave for the youngster, the better. But I just saw the way he bowled. He held his nerve. Credit to him. Credit to the whole group, to be honest. Possibly I try and work hard on batting and bowling as well. Try and bowl as well as I can. Try and bat as well as I can. As I've always said, if one department doesn't fire, it doesn't really bring me down. It kind of gives me that extra push that I have to make sure my other department fires. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And Alhamdulillah, if we come out on top, for me, I find myself in a space where I'm grateful to be still playing cricket. Alhamdulillah that we won today. Yeah, I think since I've been part of Zimbabwe cricket, I would rate that the best victory we've had, because there's no better stage. This is World Cup, the biggest stage of all, and to beat Pakistan by 1 run, as you said, the modest total. I mean, you're going to have to do everything right to defend that, and I think which we did. So for me, that's probably the best victory I've been part of with Zimbabwe. Brother, to be honest with you, fine, yes, Alhamdulillah, I've got the man of the match. Had we won the game and had this trophy goes to, or could have gone to somebody else, I wouldn't have cared less. Listen, sometimes it is like that. One guy who gets man of the match, but if you look at all of us, the way Williams bowled, the way Ryan bowled that 1 over, the way Garava, Mabunu, Blessing, and Brad, this could have gone to anybody, and I wouldn't have cared less. But most important goal was to win this game, and which we've done that. So, brother, we spoke about this yesterday as well, and I'll tell you, we have a lot of youngsters now picking up this sport back home. A lot of the parents are accepting that their kids can have a future in this sport. So I personally feel that this group have an added responsibility to make sure cricket grows in Zimbabwe. We always talk about that Zimbabwe has a very small pool of players, but that's because not many players may be playing or taking this sport. We want to make sure that this group of boys can actually encourage and achieve something where not just the players, but their families and everybody can truly believe that there's a future in the sport and we can raise the flag high. Thank you, everyone.